I was 4 months into dating Gabriela when she said something that stopped me cold. We were having dinner at her apartment. Everything felt perfect. The food, the music, the conversation. I thought we were in a great place. Then she looked at me and said, "You don't really see me, do you?" I was confused. "What do you mean? I'm right here. I see you every day." She shook her head slowly. "Your body is here. But you're not." That moment changed everything I thought I knew about dating. Because Gabriela wasn't playing games. She wasn't being dramatic. She was pointing to something I had never understood about how Latina women think. If you're about to date a Latina, or you're already dating one and feeling lost, you need to understand this. Her mind doesn't work the way you think it does. And until you get that, you're going to keep hitting walls you don't even see. Subscribe now because I'm breaking down the psychology of Latina women in ways nobody else is talking about. Let me explain what Gabriela meant. In American dating culture, being present means showing up, being there physically, responding to texts, going on dates, doing the things couples do. But in Latino culture, presence is about something deeper. It's not just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, complete. Gabriela could feel when my mind was somewhere else, when I was sitting across from her but thinking about work, about problems, about anything other than her. And to her that wasn't presence, that was absence. I didn't understand it at first. I thought she was being too sensitive, reading too much into things, but she wasn't. She was operating on a level of emotional awareness that I had never experienced before. Latina women are raised in cultures where connection isn't casual, it's everything. Family dinners aren't just about food. They're about being fully present with the people you love. Conversations aren't background noise, they're sacred. So when you're with her, she's not just looking at you, she's feeling you, your energy, your attention, your intention. And if you're not fully there, she knows. I learned this the hard way one night when we were watching a movie together. I was on my phone, just scrolling. Nothing important. Gabriela didn't say anything. She just got up and went to bed. The next morning, she told me, "When you choose your phone over being with me, you're telling me I'm not worth your full attention." I tried to defend myself. It was just Instagram. I was still watching the movie, but she was right. I wasn't fully there, and she felt it. That's the first thing you need to understand about a Latina's mind. She doesn't just listen to your words, she feels your presence. And half presence is no presence at all. The second thing I learned came during an argument. We were talking about something small. I don't even remember what. And in the middle of it, I said, "You're being too intense right now." It was just a comment. I didn't think much of it. But Gabriela went quiet. Really quiet. Later that night, she told me, "When you say I'm too intense, you're saying the way I love is wrong." I didn't get it. I thought I was just being honest. But here's what I didn't understand. In Latino culture, intensity isn't a flaw. It's how love is expressed. Feeling deeply, caring fiercely, showing up with everything you have. When I called her intense, I wasn't just commenting on her behavior. I was rejecting her essence. And in a Latina's mind, words don't just float away. They land. They stay. They become part of the story she's writing about who you are and whether you're safe. American culture teaches us that words are just words. Say sorry and move on. It's not that deep. But for Latina women, words carry weight. They carry meaning. They carry soul. What you say to her doesn't just get processed logically. It gets felt emotionally. And once it's felt, it's remembered. I saw this again weeks later. I made a casual joke about something she had told me in confidence. I thought it was harmless. She didn't laugh. She looked at me with this expression I'd never seen before. Hurt. Disappointment. "You don't forget things like that," she said. And she was right. I had forgotten. Because to me it was just a moment. Just a joke. But to her it was a betrayal of trust. A sign that I didn't value what she shared with me. That's when I realized. Her mind doesn't file things away and forget. It holds onto them. Not out of spite, but because every word, every action, every moment is part of the fabric of how she understands love. The third lesson hit me the hardest. I used to tell Gabriela I loved her all the time. Every morning, every night, before bed, after dates. I thought that was enough. Then one weekend, she asked me to help her move some furniture for her mom. It was last minute. I had plans with friends. A basketball game we'd been planning for weeks. I told her I couldn't. that I'd help her next weekend. She said okay, didn't argue, didn't guilt trip me. But 2 days later, she ended it. I was shocked. I called her, asked what happened. We were fine. She said, "You tell me you love me, but when I needed you, you chose a game." I tried to explain. It wasn't just a game. It was plans I'd made. I'd help her next time. She cut me off. Love isn't what you say when it's easy. It's what you do when it's inconvenient. And that's when it hit me. In a Latina's mind, love isn't a feeling you talk about. It's a choice you make. Over and over. In the small moments. In the inconvenient ones. She doesn't want to hear "I love you" if your actions say "I love you," but only when it works for me. Because in Latino culture, love is sacrifice. It's showing up. It's putting the people you love first, even when it costs you something. If you say you love her but don't act like it, you're not loving her. You're performing. And she'll see right through it. So here's what you need to understand before you date a Latina. Her mind operates on depth, not surface. Presence, not proximity. Action, not words. She doesn't think of relationships as something you add to your life. She thinks of them as something you merge your life into. You can't half commit to a Latina and expect it to work. You can't be emotionally distant and think she won't notice. You can't say one thing and do another, because her mind is reading everything, not out of paranoia, but out of a lifetime of being taught that love is total, that family is everything, that loyalty isn't negotiable. If you're used to casual dating, to keeping things light, to protecting your independence above all else, dating a Latina is going to feel overwhelming. But if you're ready for something real, for depth, for a woman who will love you with everything she has and expect the same in return, then understanding how her mind works is the key. It's not complicated, it's just complete. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. I'm decoding the psychology and culture of Latina women in every video. Drop a comment. What surprised you most about dating a Latina? Or if you are one, what do you wish men understood about how you think?